Sent to the future from the year 2000 by a glitch due to the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg, welcome to the new millennium. So, Elk, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I was in a bit of a panic before this stream because I decided to upgrade my NAS, which meant that naturally everything went terribly wrong. Well, all the data is safe as far as I know, but I can't connect to it from Windows, which is awkward. Interesting, my stream music is way louder than usual. Hold on. Alright, that looks a bit better and sounds better. Yeah, I just couldn't resist that update button. It's like, oh, I really should update, even though I know better. Right. Last stream was the collab with Neff that was on Neff's channel. That was a lot of fun. So we didn't end up having a stream on Friday. It was the Jubilee weekend here in the UK, and also well, I had a lot of plans for the weekend and ended up getting essentially nothing done in the end, but it was all good. Yeah. The platyjubes. I am not a great supporter of the royal family myself, and neither of any of my friends. So yeah, just a quiet weekend at home really in the end. So I'm excited to get back into Journeyman project. The next little bit of the game should be quite fun. I don't remember exactly what we do, but I do remember that we're wandering around inside the castle keep. I think that's the right term. Just let me find the game again. I would have had it open, but the menu music would drive me mad after a while, and also I ended up rebooting. So there we are. What are the chances she's just a hologram? Well, I'm sure you saw the video of the carriage going through London that was just a hologram of the Queen inside the carriage that people were waving at. That was a bit surreal. Now, if we could replace the Queen with Hatsune Miku, I think that would be definitely an improvement. I would draw tourists and all that, you know, all the same benefits. Alright, let's see if we've got the capture going. Dun, dun. Dramatic title screen, and here we go. All right, let's turn down the lights as recommended. Yeah, nice hand animation. Oh, you know, the other thing I got up to in the weekend was more fiddling with my Unity app. I managed to get the I managed to implement masking of masking per material, so I could render out my avatar as a cutout transparent over spout, so I could just have it in OBS the same way that my current avatar works. I might as well show it now. I'm sure that won't interrupt the stream in any significant way. If we just wait a second for Unity to load up the project. It's interesting because it means I don't even need to build and run the project outside of Unity to get the capture now. I can get a clean 1080p capture over the spout shared texture into OBS. Millennium Render project. The project is called Millennium Studio at the moment. So let's see. So I just need to make sure I'm on the right settings. And then what? Press this button. And then I've got to swap on the... Oh, I have so many buttons now in... Okay. So now I'm bringing this in. Next, I'm going to toggle the avatar only. There we go. And now, what do I need to do? Bring in the free camera, and then move in camera. There we go. So you see, I now get the lighting applied in OBS as it is for the other avatar. I can now toggle them easily. That's interesting. There's something I've not figured out to do with how the tracking data is applied. So that after a while they get out of sync with each other. If I reset them, they're back to being quite close. And then I don't have a way to exactly match the camera position because it's not, although the VMC protocol that VCFace communicates over does allow for sending camera data, but as far as I can tell, VCFace does not communicate the current camera data. Oh, Teddy Bear Halo, hey! Welcome to the stream. I saw you were streaming something really cool yesterday, that old MMO. I've not had a chance to catch up with the stream yet, but I'm really interested to see that. Yeah, so what I've got going now is I'm also using a different material for the glasses, which I'm also capturing. So you get the reflections of the game with both of these models. Although in the ray traced one, you're also getting the studio reflections on everything. It's a bit weird. I really like the there's an extra a depth to the ray traced model, which is to do with the lighting that I'm doing, but also it really brings out the let me do this. It really brings out some of the less flattering aspects of the actual polygon modeling done for these, and these meshes for the face were designed for for toon shading, so it's not exactly a criticism of the work of the Vroid meshes, but they are not ideal for what I'm doing with them. And I was looking at that today and trying to figure out, okay, well, what can I do to sort of improve things without breaking all of the blend shapes, for instance? That would be a huge pain to redo. And the answer is it would be a huge pain to redo. The meshes are triangulated in the files I have access to, and so I can't easily, for instance, re-subdivide them, things like that. So I don't know, I've got a lot in my head right now. But this, like, I really like the way that this looks. I need to do a lot of work to the model, or maybe do a model from scratch to fully take advantage of it. I think doing a fresh start might be, or you know, something akin to a fresh start, like a re-topologizing of the same model, even if I want to keep the same overall look. Laying down new polygons on top of the old ones, using the structure of the old model, for instance, and then I would be able to, having done that, do a pass of subdividing further and so on. It's really the blend shapes work that intimidates me. Another thing I'd like to fix is the geometry of the eyes, which is concave, and I'm using various tricks to make the eyes not completely shadowed, but the way that, well, I'm making them not catch shadows, which means they look wrong depending on the lighting. In order to make them catch the light in a better way, I'd need to change them to be concave. Hang on, convex, sorry. I tried doing that, and again, that was a bit of a nightmare, but also doing it on all of the blend shapes. I might as well start from scratch, at least in terms of the actual polygons involved. Shall I keep this model for this stream? I could just see how it goes with this one, even though, like I said, I've got I think some aspects of it are unflattering, but I do also really like some of the way it looks. Also the geometry of the outfit, right? And the glasses. Normals are far from ideal, and they're not as smooth as they could be. So if I redo everything with much smoother normals in mind, I think the result will look a lot nicer. But yeah, maybe I'll stick with this one. The banks clipping is more distracting. People have mentioned that before. It's like I absolutely do not see it until people mention it for whatever reason. But that's a good point. That's also something that needs to be fixed. And because I don't have physics on them, it's actually a much simpler fix as well. All right, I've waffled on for quite long enough. Let's do some adventuring. And I'll do a tiny little reset of the position. There we go. So we've just broken into this castle keep. We used our invisibility cloak to hide ourselves from people who came to investigate. And now, well, I guess we're just looking for anachronisms. Des, yes, you got here just when I finished waffling and we're about to start actually playing. Loot the cow skin. I'm not here to loot things. That's kind of the opposite of what I'm here to do. Well, in theory. So there was a locked chest. We've got a key. Oh no, that's the key from a different time period. Huh. That's not how a lock works. However, if you saw the previous streams, there was a blacksmith's where there was what looked like a setup for molding keys. Can I not acquire this?
I think we're gonna have to look elsewhere.
No, okay. That's all it does. Last time we also ended up having to go back and forth between time periods to get items from one time period and use them in the other. What was that? Okay. Did that open something else? So that's where we came in. Nothing interactable there. Well, hold on. Where's the actual door to the place? That's the door. So we might have pushed something, what, through the wall to the other side? Let's see. Oh, there's nothing on the same floor. What? Proper Knights of the Round Table sort of set up there. Are we supposed to read this? Ich arrived today at the glorious Chateau Gaillard, the care of which had been me entrusted by my lord. Okay, we've got a translator. I arrived today at the glorious Chateau Gaillard, the care of which has been entrusted me by my lord King Richard while he is away on the Crusades. Nor shall I consider this no small honour, as my lord regards this saucy castle as his daughter and only child, although I learned today... Although, admittedly, I don't know whether to call myself constable or nanny. This magnificent castle sits high atop a ridge of the Les Andelys Mountains, looking down defensively over Normandy's Seine River Valley. Here it stands before God and all, a constant taunting reminder to Philip Augustus of his losses to our most valiant Cœur de Lion. Cœur de Lion. And though the castle's hastily built walls are made of butter, I do not believe that Philip will strike at the taunt. He knows better than to try to take King Richard's most cherished possession. Nevertheless, I shall carry out my duty with all due ceremony. I learned today of the passing of a great warrior. The Lionheart beats no more. Long live the king, he shall be greatly missed. However, being so sudden and unforeseen, King Richard's death has left England without a king, and Chateau Gaillard in a precarious position. Should Philip Augustus learn of King Richard's demise, I don't doubt he shall, he won't waste time in attempting to retake those lands lost to my lord, beginning with the saucy castle. To tell the truth, he has been waiting some time for this opportunity, until a new king is chosen, whether it be Richard's brother John or his young nephew Arthur. I can only act according to my best judgment. Now, as always, preparedness is a soldier's best defence. Thus, I have fortified the Seine and built a palisade around the island fort. I've even had a lock made for the entrance to the hidden storage chamber. Okay, relevant. The key for which I hid in a secret compartment of the armoire in the king's bedchamber. Okay. So that doesn't tell us much about how to access it. Sadly, our situation at Château Gaillard has not improved since King John assumed the throne. The terms of the Treaty of Le Goulet are an insult to the English people and to the memory of King Richard the Lionheart. In addition to 200,000 marks relief, our noble king also has returned to the Vexin to Philip Augustus. It makes no sense. If relief was paid Philip because the Normans held the advantage is only that much greater now. How could he who once fought at his brother's side give back so easily the spoils of their efforts? Spoils for which English blood was spilled. It is not my position to question the king's actions, but anger consumes me. John has indeed earned the nickname Soft Sword. And yet, miraculously, Château Gaillard remains under Angevin rule. Perhaps John could not bear the thought of giving away King Richard's only progeny. However, with Richard gone and 200,000 marks of English currency to finance his troops, Philip shall surely try to change that. God knows he has never been one to honour a treaty. You know, I'm not... I don't remember history well, and only a spotty education in terms of French and English history. It took longer than I thought, but Philip's obsession has finally become more than he can bear. The traitor's faint support of the Lusignans, has given him the excuse he was looking for to declare war upon the royal house of England, and so he has begun his quest to restore the Norman Empire and his name. I guess that's it. Okay, well, the main thing we were meant to get out of that is something about the key, but we'd already figured out as much. Oh, there's going to be another one of these where I can't figure out how to actually leave the... Oh, there we go, there we go. Here's the second book. The war's not going well. Hang on. Is there... Okay. The war's not going well. Philip's troops have taken Gournay and Conches and have set up camp on the Bernière Peninsula. With such victories under his belt, it shall not be long before he gathers the confidence to attack Château Gaillard. To be honest, King John is less of a strategist than Richard ever was, and I fear shall not be able to halt Philip's advancement. It saddens me to see territory won by the Lionheart in fierce bloody battle, lost so quickly at the hands of a weaker man. Right, this is a lot of text. I'm just going to skim it for clues now. Alright, the smith apprentice let on that when the smith is hired to make a lock and key, he often keeps the mould used to cast the key. Okay, so there was someone doing robberies, and the blacksmith was making copies of keys and involved somehow. Everything of value sequestered in the storage room. A destroyed letter had information on the location of the hidden storage room. Okay. Well, is the hidden storage room related to that whatever button we found behind the tapestry, I wonder? Ooh. No? It's not an exit. There's a lot of stuff going on in this room, but not much I seem to be able to interact with. Right, that would make sense. Well, here's the... Okay, here's the... where the letter was burned. I'm grieved to have learned that my relief plan... da 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 da. Room which lies... Secret panel... Doors of the castle... Burn this letter. I guess that's as much as we can get out of the letter. How about these books? More books. Burn the tapestry. I don't know that I have a... Oh. Okay. It's just like a vague map of the area that we can't interact with. So how about this door? That's rude. Despite warnings, I don't think I got a warning there. And I didn't have time to use my cloak. Well, was there anything there that was more information that we found? I can make sure I have the cloak available, but we probably don't want to go down that way in the end. Okay. Yeah, so the other blacksmiths, what we found was... Oh! No, this is a steel key. So we needed some kind of softer metal in order to be able to cast a key, was how I remember it. I'm just gonna explore the other floors. Alright, so up here is locked. Pewter goblets. That would work if I could grab any of the pewter goblets, but I didn't seem to be able to. Unless you actually looked it up and I'm the one who missed Oh, that's someone in another time travel suit.
Gage, that's the one! That's the one who messed with my sculpture!
Alright, so that's our culprit, whoever that is. Alright, so we've got another locked chest. And this is seemingly the one that this rogue time traveler was messing with. Can I can't go up the ladder? No. Right, I guess we're aiming to get into that chest. Oh, interesting. Well, okay. It's not saying secret room is right here. Let's try. Was there a secret tunnel? Let's drop a cab. Let's try that door again. With my cloak ready. Just in case it's useful. This is a really tough space to get around. So... It's deactivating my cloak. When I try to cloak.
Alas, he had no weapon. Pity.
Well. Okay, we know we need to go back to the blacksmith, and we're not going to get back to the blacksmith by... climbing back down, although I will try it. But I expect we'll have to jump back into this time zone. Or time period. Ooh, hang on, there's two windows. Which one is the one we came in via? Where's the other one? But I can't get closer to the bed. Can't open this chest either. Can't interact with that in any other way. What are we even fiddling with back there? It doesn't open this chest, does it? No. It doesn't activate something here. Yeah, easy cheese would be ideal if it worked. Alright. Let's try the last time period and see if we maybe find an item there. So this is Chichen Itza. Around 1000 AD, ancient Mayan civilizations of the Yucatan Peninsula began to die out for reasons yet unknown. I think we read this before. culture. Okay, so it's a plate host to newcomers in the form of the Toltecs, a culture closely related to the Aztecs. There will be human presence. Gather footage from a safe distance. I remember this being my least favourite area and one where I had to look up a walkthrough. But I don't remember the specifics. That looks like something you'd place something on. I know that we don't want to step off the pyramid. Alright, translator. Homage must be paid to 4 lords of the night before the layman is allowed to touch the holy vessel of ordainment. Chakmul grants entrance to the underworld only on sacred days. Oh boy, this is a proper puzzle. The holy vessel contains the breath of Itzamna. To touch the holy vessel is to become a vessel of the world of Itzamna. Okay. Alright, so this will, only open on holidays. So for example, 8 water. Hold on. Lords, the 4 lords of the night, so... I'm missing some connective element here. Let's see what happens if we put in 8 water. Oh. What is this? There's a blue substance inside this boldly painted ceramic tripod bowl. Okay. Is that good? So we entered one of the holidays and then paid tribute with with an item that was lying on the floor, I guess. Good enough. And now we are underground. Oh, we do have a preserved heart. I wonder if that comes into play here. Do a quick save. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Was there something next to the skeleton? I thought I'd clicked around near the skeleton, but I'll have another look. Seems entirely likely there would be something relevant. Oh, we've got several skeletons. Cool. We've got a skull now. You're right. This is it. It's a copper medallion. Pure copper, which means we can melt it down and turn it into a key. Well, nicely spotted. That would have taken me a while to come back to. Since we're here, save. We just did something important. Alright, let's see. So is any of this writing translatable? Imagine if you don't even figure out you need the translation biochip. Only those who've conquered their demons are welcomed in the presence of the god of war. Conquered their demons. Don't ask me how I remembered that. I just saw the arrow and I was like, oh yeah, this is the thing. But I think we're also going to die now. Another skull, great. Okay, there's some mouths. We have two skulls, so is that... It's a skull, great. These puzzles do not make much sense to me. What, do we need more skulls? Does it restart after we pull the skulls out? Excuse me? Good to see you, Bat. Skulls for the Skull Throne, yep. Okay. Absent any other ideas, I'm going to say that we need to come back here after we get more skulls. Or do we just travel back to this time period and pick up the same skulls again a second time? In an apparent paradox. That sort of thing has sort of worked in the past. What do we have here? Those who wish to gain counsel with Tlaloc must cross the waters of disbelief on the stepping stones of faith. Well, we did that. That doesn't... okay. I remember the arrow. Do we need to place anything... Do we need to... Tlaloc. The heart, great. Did that not work, perhaps? It just took the heart. Really? That seems bad. If it's just taking items Make an offering to pass. Obviously I'm going to reload at this point, but... Oh yeah, I'd be happy to hear your suggestion for future games. Crazy Descent, welcome to the stream. It's very, very Sierra at this point. This is like why I had to look up a guide for this part last time I played, however long ago that was. So was my memory of the bloody arrow correct, and then something else is going on here? I don't know. I guess that all of the items that I deposited are ones we can fetch back again in the appropriate time periods, but still. Alright, let's jump back. Now we have the... What does the recall button do? Oh, okay, that brings us back to our apartment. But we have in fact done everything we need to do.
Oh, like the look. Early terrarium.
We've done what we need to do there. Alright, back to the castle and on to the blacksmith. But also we need to remember to grab the grappling hook. So this guy's going to die to an arrow again. We've seen this guy die many times now. 5 or 6. Oh, hey, we can grab the arrow again. No, I haven't used it up this time. But if we need to grab an arrow again, we can just come back here. No, that's wrong. One up. Over here. Out here. Around the side here. Grappling hook. Over this way. At some point we have to pause just at the corner. Oh, that would be most unfortunate to be sitting there as the grappling hook comes up. Alright. Well, let's hope this works like I think it does. So... Copper medallion. Open this thing. There we go. There we go. Bellows. Something. Something with the bellows? There we go. Melt it down. It's working, yep. And we just grab it. We're just made of stronger stuff than mere copper, I guess. All right. Yeah, and you can see we're in this clunky suit as well, able to achieve all of these things. And now I'll save before we cross, because that's a place where I think we can get a game over. Possibly. I'm not certain if we can get a game over at the crossing, but or at the climbing.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Our AI companion mostly seems to make movie references instead of giving us helpful advice. So far, puzzle, yeah. How do I? Oh, there we go. I need to point down. Swim. And now grappling hook. Advice costs extra. We rescued him from an abandoned space station where he would have languished for eternity. I mean, what more payment
All for naught.
could he possibly expect?
Tour.
Thankfully they don't throw the cow.
Quick! He's in the king's chamber!
The space station power ran out, so they never found him.
Quick!
Oh, hang on. Got it.
Alas, he escaped us. He must not wretched the goddess.
You're right, yeah, the power was going, so he effectively died, right. Alright. Other key, copper key. No? Is that thing just a clue? To the other. Okay, right. So it's what the letter was talking about. I'm going to press this again, even though I don't remember or don't know exactly what it's doing. And let's try the couple of chests that this key could work with. Not this one. And the other chest was the one the other time traveler was messing around with. Oh, well, I guess they're here again because of the way time travel works in these games. Alright, what did we find? Oh, it's not a real chest at all. Wow. Okay. A gold coin. Why are we taking it? Maybe it'll be used as an offering. Is anything in here an obvious anachronism? There we go. Use evidence chip. Just carefully scanning all the pixels of the screen. Yeah, whatever that is. Can't zoom in on that. Just having a quick look around, seeing if there's anything obvious. We can look at this book. It's been a while since I read that diary entry or news report or whatever it was that actually told us, you know, what was... No, wait, I don't think there was actual details of what we're looking for at each time period. I don't remember for sure. Well, it gives us the beep when we're specifically here. I don't remember exactly what the items stolen were. I look down and up. Yeah, it's on this screen exactly. Review shows us the previous one. So we had footprints. We had the lens filter that showed us UV light. The anachronistic mathematics left in Da Vinci's notebook. And the spotting of the time traveler here at Chateau Gaillard. We're wearing the lens filter, so any other UV ink would be apparent. So... Temporal anachronism detected within immediate vicinity. Use evidence chip to locate. That's almost a Dragon's Keep, yes. All of the different gold and... So we can look at the book. The cursor will change if we find something. Okay. A sword? Was that gem actually glowing?
There's no way that jewel was made by hands. It's refracting light from your helmet in an almost perfectly mathematical pattern. It's flawless. I don't know what it is, but it definitely does not belong on that sword.
Alright. I'm confused though. Did we actually solve the mystery of the hidden compartment? It's just a perfectly cut diamond, impossible for the period. Oh really? So it's all kind of hints and flavour more than... Well, if we're actually done here, then we're going to have to brave that Chichen Itza time period. Let me mentally prepare myself. Okay, 8 water was the one we used last time. You know what? I wouldn't mind trying spicy chocolate. Maybe not from a skull. I'll take another copper medallion. Can I take another skull? No. Because we have it in our inventory, we can't grab it again. Well, I think there were 3 directions to go, and we only tried 2. Oh, this one's branching as well. I just confused myself. What did I press? Well, let's go this way. So we've got to take note of what... Oh! Temporal anachronism. One skull opens the door and one deactivates the spears. But... oh, well, I guess it's more obvious on my side, like it's very different from the texture of the rest of them. Maybe after compression it gets more blurred out. What did we actually find? Replicated glass fragments. Is this a hint about what we need to place in this one? The final trial is the first sacrifice. Alright, I'm gonna try this skull. Doesn't take the skull. Or the heart. I'm just rubbing everything in my inventory on the environment, seeing what happens. Yeah, the arrow worked in that other one. This one's the last door we've not looked at yet. Those who will represent the god of wealth must turn their backs to worldly possessions and lower their heads in humility. Well, does that mean we give our gold coin? Now what?
Ooh, rope bridge. Very dangerous. You go first.
Is it the exit? I don't know. I feel like it's more of a 5 trials sort of situation, right? Or however many trials. I assume we've got to do all of the doors and whatever challenge lies behind them. Is this gold? More skeletons? I don't want gold, just give me skulls. Lower your head. Well... Interesting, I still have the gold coin. That's true. There's multiple coins. Am I just stuck here forever? What does our friendly AI think about the situation? Doesn't have a comment. It can give help. At this point, I'm tempted to try and see what he says.
Yeah, right. Take a look around you. If there was a way out of here, don't you think that Twiggy and Skeletor here would have found it by now? No. Look, this is definitely a trap. Looks like our only choice is to time jump out and try again.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Although I will just reload. I did this after getting the evidence, right? Yeah. Turn your back to earthly possessions and lower your head. Well, we can have a look. It was this one, I think. So if the earthly possessions are the gold over there.
Rope bridge. Very dangerous. You go first.
Lower your head. There's an extra ring here. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is getting that grappling hook to be closer to the possessions. Grappling hook and down the cavern, but okay, let's see. Oh, there is something below. I do need some rope. Right. Do I need the grappling hook or do I need different rope? I don't want to jump back for the grappling hook. Different rope. Okay, good to know. So this one we couldn't figure out what to put in, and this one was taking the arrow. Maybe we can try the arrow one again. So was there a good clue for the arrow? So... I guess you can note... God of War, okay. In we go. Get a skull. I see. One of them does the door. You said this and I didn't understand what you meant. So now we have a second skull. More skulls. And we use that one to open the final door, right? Yeah. Is that not it? We're going to have access to these two. Okay, open this one back up, the way back. Oh no. Okay. Then we do this. Now we do this. Now we do this. Now we do this. Yeah. Feels like playing Towers of Hanoi. Finally. What is our reward? Barbadina, good to see you. We are deep within a Toltec death trap. Keep doing more saves. Nope, just one way forward. Oh. Okay. A pyramid-shaped block of obsidian. Well, there was one of the doors looked like it needed something like this. Was it the one that called itself the final one? We are mucking up the space-time continuum. Hanji, good to see you. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we need to fill this up somehow, so we probably need to do all of the other areas. Oof. Oof. Oh dear. I'm glad people are enjoying the stream. I wish we were in a slightly nicer location in this game, because there's some really fun ones, and then there's this horrible cave full of death traps. So this one... Oh, you've played this before. Yeah, I played this when I was young. I played Journeyman Project 1 and 2 and got very freaked out by some very mild scares in these games. And I really like this style of retro CGI. Tlaloc. Cross the waters of disbelief on the stepping stones of faith. I mean, isn't that what we just did? Obviously we have to pay some kind of tribute. Well, what do we have that might be... I had the second one in French, in fact. Yeah. Do you know what Tlaloc is the god of? There is a way for us to find out. See, that didn't work. But what we can do is reload. No, jump first. A rain. Well, let's see what the game gives us as a hint. If we jump back to the start of this area, there is a... sort of calendar on the wall. We can check. I went the long way around, didn't I? I mean, how do we... Rain. It doesn't tell us which is which. Okay, well, Don't become a human sacrifice. I'll do my best. So, I'm trying to think. I mean, supposing we're supposed to give an offering of water. Can we just get a bottle of water in our apartment or something? We just have weird things like copper keys, and I'm trying to remember if at any of the time periods we also had just some water. Or some container we could use. And we also know we need to find a rope somewhere. The container is in another time zone. Okay. Okay. Let's head back to the apartment for a moment.
These are wonderful toys. And when are you getting the dream continuum? So there's definitely water accessible in Chateau Gaillard. But I can't think of any containers that I was able to reach. The Da Vinci's workshop. Hey, it's the quicker picker-upper.
Please let me take the mug. Please, I need to sacrifice it to the Toltecs. Aww. Well, I found out how to interact with the birds at least.
Has that bird thing ever fooled anyone?
We can enjoy this this Bryce background out of our window. What is this thing? Caution hot. Steamer, microwave. Which time zones have I finished? Well, all of them except Chichen Itza, as far as I know. Although I don't know if it says completed anywhere. If it marks it down. I mean, Fonstein's lab would be a pain to go looking for stuff in. Vinci's studio. You know, you'd think that there's a whole bunch of containers around. I can still get something here. Hmm. Going to call the elevator. I would love to steal an ornithopter if they actually worked. Go on a joyride. So this door was locked, right? At this point, if you see me walk right past the critical thing that I need, just shout. What can I still get in this time period? I guess I never really figured out. For instance, the mysterious ladder. Near the gates. Gates. The ones that go into the courtyard. So and we don't get to break into here, I don't think. This ladder was not. Is that a fancy way of saying out of order? It was translated by the auto translation chip as "You touch my tools, I break a you face." By the way, I've finally gotten around to uploading all of the previous episodes. They'll be going up scheduled over the next few days on YouTube. If anyone wants to go back to see the playthrough of the previous game as well. Near the gate. Yeah, if you want to just tell me where I'm going, I'm very confused at this point. I mean, there's a number of devices around here, but I don't remember seeing any. Right, from the elevator. I appreciate you following along with the guide. That's a big help for this sort of game. Although I do remember from my playthrough back in the day a few things. Clearly also missing a lot. So I'll make sure that this is actually the elevator. Yes. Forward, right. Forward. Forward. Right, down. Oh my god. That is the most missable thing. Well, I mean, they do make adventure games. Some people do. Wadget Eye Games makes some very good adventure games. I played a couple. I mean to play the others that they've made at some point. I think it's partly a question of yeah, game design and so on. There's not as many really obscure puzzles in more modern adventure games that I've played. So I imagine that might be it for this time period then, question mark. We've got the rope in any case, so we can go and do that quest. I don't even know what reference what that's a reference to. Cat moustaches. Yeah, I don't even know if I played that game that you're referencing there. I've forgotten. Oh, Broken Sword 3. Well, I've definitely... No, I'm not certain if I played Broken Sword 3. I played Broken Sword 1 and 2 for sure. Okay, well, that's something. We can make progress with that. But we still need to carry some water. Do you want to just tell me, like, because I'm going to go mad otherwise. Einstein Labs. Ah, dear. Okay. So first of all, we need to dial for a cheese girl. And I need to look up the code for the cheese girl that I have saved somewhere in my photos now a while back. There we go, got it. I wonder what the rest of the environment was rendered in. I think for the first game they were using some Mac specific software I'd not heard of. So we're ordering cheese girl, code 62594 978, a code that we learned of from a TV ad as we were catching up on all the lore, and which is essential for completing the game. Right, the asteroid. So we were blocked because we needed some other means of reaching the other part of the space station. Yeah, I mean, this is really convenient. We just have everything teleported into the apartment. Container next to an elevator. You can fill it up at a recharge station. Okay. Okay, let's do lots of saves and see how we do. If we mess up, we'll just reload. So, Farnstein's lab, and as we arrive, we are too far. Not where we were supposed to be. That's the asteroid in question and the lab. We need to take our compressed cheese and use it to the side of the screen in order to propel ourselves Now what?
Alright. The passageway has been destroyed, so the only way we're going to get to the biomass processing room is through the asteroid. We're going to have to hurry, though, because it's all in vacuum and your oxygen reserve isn't going to get you very far. We'll have to take the atmosphere mining lift.
Take the atmosphere mining.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
The airlock on the other side must still be pressurized. That's why this door won't open. I can put out an audio override code to bypass the safety interlocks, but the rest will be up to you.
Aha!
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
Alright, Arthur helping us out, hacking his own systems. And we've got an explosive charge from the door. Okay. Press the button, see what happens. Tools. Give me tools. No? Anything? Pressure skins. This is the elevator. Okay, we got some oxygen back. We don't have the container right now. We can keep going. Yeah, examine control panel. Run mining cycle. I'm confused by... How many of these shuttles do we take? From the center. Wait, hang on. I'm holding my breath in real life as the oxygen is depleting. Alright. Get some air.
Oxygen reserve depleted. Additional oxygen
And then go right.
Oxygen reserve depleted. Additional oxygen processing advisable.
I can't go right while I'm zoomed in. Get some air. Go right. Examine control panel. Run mining cycle. Is this the right station though? Because I don't see a... Like from the control panel to the right, I don't see any control panels further sticking out. Reserve H2O. This said before is going to the center. Okay, so I thought this was the center. So it must have been the center of the asteroid. It's still a puzzle when we have the walkthrough. Alright. Let's try that again with a touch more oxygen. Just going to keep an eye out for control panels in general.
Alright. Passageway has been destroyed, so the only way we're going to get to
Forward.
the processing room.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
Arthur lets us in through the hatch.
Pressurized. That's why this door won't open. I can put out an audio override code to bypass the safety interlocks, but the rest will be up to you. Here goes.
Emergency.
What a puzzle to get.
Please stand by.
Just to get some water. Maybe we need this extra pure asteroid filtered water. Alright, we're inside the asteroid. It's environmental commentary on the depletion of clean water on Earth. It does read like that. So we can't go down. We're not in the asteroid or anything that you could describe as the center right now. Up we go. Might as well refill our oxygen. This is the center. Well,
Oxygen reserve depleted. Additional oxygen processing advisable.
don't see anything else around that I can work with, so I'm just going to try, continuing up. So this is my way out of the asteroid. On the other side, I can't interact with the up button any further. And we can go back in here, take another shuttle. What do we have from this point? Biomass processing. Is this good? Is this where we were before? Okay. Somehow that made us just run out of oxygen. That's probably the long way. Okay. So we still don't have a container. And we have not... I don't know, what does Arthur say?
You're running really low on oxygen. There's a reserve hookup on the mining platform. If you hurry, you can make it there, and that should get you the rest of the way.
Well, there we go. Wow. I didn't even think that was anything. Run mining. Yeah, that really did not look like anything important. And let's get some more O2 extraction. I'll do a save, but now what? All right. Tram control. Up we go. Other side. Right, right. Object on the wall inside the elevator. There it is. Delicious water canister. This game and the previous one certainly has easily missable items. Last time it was that tool again in the back of a tram that I completely missed. I think we're mostly done with space. Although yeah, we're not fully done with space, I believe. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, my inventory's too large now. Too much stuff. I'm not certain how much longer the game goes. I don't remember. But I don't think we'll finish today. The flying sequences are good, yeah. Very of their time. Water is the little T shape, okay. And the bar is 5. No. All right, we have the rope, and we have the water. And we have the reward from the other one that we finished. So hopefully should be able to do most of what is here. Well, Tanji, as you can see, I'm not shy about using walkthroughs, and Haseo is also helpfully looking up walkthroughs and providing hints at an appropriate level for me, so that is very helpful. I would not try to figure it out completely from scratch on stream for a game like this. I'm not shy about using walkthroughs, you know. Like, play games how you want to play them. Right, a bit of asteroid water. Yum yum yum. What awaits us beyond?
Hey, who's the architect who built this bridge? This place is like the Winchester Mystery Pyramid.
Is the Winchester Mystery Pyramid a reference I'm supposed to get? Okay. Do we need to move these over to there somehow? The Winchester Mansion is a real place built by the widow Winchester. I'll have to look that up after stream. Her husband, the creator of the Winchester rifle, I see.
Ah, very clever, Grasshopper.
Okay, is this a timing puzzle? Feeling a touch nauseous looking at this. Just a touch. Okay, we're safe. I'm gonna save. I did not like that. I get worse vertigo in games than in real life. For whatever reason. VR port when, yeah. This is the sort of thing, I was like holding my breath. Alright, I think we're safe now. We just get a reward. Now what? Do we have to time jump out of here, or do we have to go back over these? Which one is more? Yeah, I should have done that. Where did I even save? Okay, I'll do that next time. Well, I'm glad we saw the death anyway. I was wondering, I thought, oh, well, at least, you know, I can't die on the way there. I thought the arrow was only highlighting when it was correct. Alright, one more jump. I think after we do the golden coil of rope sort of puzzle, I might wrap up there. So we'll have the final chamber and then the end game left for next stream, and that's probably a good amount for next stream, and I'll make sure to prepare the next game in any case if we finish earlier than expected. Go straight into the third one. This way, and there we go. Oh, thank you for the clip. And let me save here. It's obviously important to save early and save often in this game. So gold. And down we go. I wonder how the puzzles of the third game are going to compare. For whatever reason, my memories of the third game are much fuzzier. Yeah, we're doing all that in the time suit. Oh, there we are. So we've got an obsidian, a jade, and a limestone block ready to be inserted in the final door, which I will navigate us towards so that I remember what I'm doing next time. Or should I just finish this off? Maybe I should just finish off the time period. Because I don't think there's much to do at the final door. Probably. Olmec will judge our dance moves. Let's see. I don't have a good dancing animated emote made yet, so we may be found wanting. Saving before I do this. I just don't trust whatever's going to happen. All right, what are we looking at? More dodgy bridges. Temporal anachronism located. Excuse me? Traces of synthetic blood. Okay, cool. Why do I have the... Why do I have this pointer here? Maybe it is sacrifice time. Oh, we did see this. Okay. What was it? It was something the night... Or it was something about the breath. Save my game here. We can do a jump. There were various sentences. Is it the holy vessel? The breath of Itzamna. Lords of the Night. Or gods of the night. Well, the four lords of the night was... Okay, so that was the 4 trials we did, right? Did we do 4? Were there any... Holy Vessel of Ordainment. Contains the breath of Itzamna. To become a vessel of the word of Itzamna. Holy Vessel, word of Itzamna. Could it be on the outside? On the outside of this place. So if we go back, look up, translate here. Not helpful. Become Itzamna. The breath of Itzamna. Da, da, da.
Hey, that's an Environ cartridge, isn't it? And it's loose. It hasn't been incorporated into the artifact like in the other time zones. You should take it. Maybe it'll provide us with some information.
We can go back to our apartment and check it out on the holo, whatever. Well. It's a Hatsune Miku video. Alright, I've been going for quite a while. So, I'm just going to sit in here. Again, the goal is to actually help myself remember what the heck we were doing last time. And we will check out the end game next time. Which I believe will involve returning to space at least once. Awesome. Back to... There we are. Oh! Wow. Hardly moved in my chair this whole time. I need a stretch redeem, clearly. So people can remind me. Sorry, bit bright, yeah, after all that. Alright, what's coming up? Actually, I should check my own calendar because it's summer. I've got actual real things planned. But you know, I don't think I've got anything planned Fridays. I will be probably back to our usual futuristic racing. You're stockpiling beans. That's good to know. I still need to hook up some good redeems there. You'll have plenty of beans to use once I do. Let's quit the game and bring back our usual stream music. There we are. And we should look for someone to raid. I'm always thinking of doing a development stream of some kind, or you know, some kind of something outside my usual set of streams, but well, Narcoleptic Bat, who was in the chat earlier, is doing a development stream which I want to check out, so why don't you join me? Let's see, make sure I get the spelling correct. There we are. And as often is the case, the person we're raiding has a channel intended for mature audiences. Thank you so much for watching. It's time for me to go. If you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream or find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web by clicking on the links below the video. I've been Millennium Cyborg, keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.